How I feel when I paint is I feel safe, I feel liberated, I feel free, and it feels very, very therapeutic. My hometown, I grew up in Los Angeles, and I grew up in the 90s, which was heavily gang infested. I grew up in tough neighborhoods. I grew up in a single family home with my mother raising 5 kids. So I think my art actually reflects the need for softness and matching kind of that masculine energy that I've been surrounded by, or survival mode that I had to constantly be in, to being able to just release like feminine figures. I typically use like figurative subjects that aren't going to be portrayed as like a actual realistic portrait of a person. They're figures and can be like configured in a lot of different ways based on the perception or the creativity of the artist. And so I use it as like a self-expression. A lot of them sometimes don't even have facial features, or they're not necessarily cartoonish, but just kind of like figurative. I started painting in 2022, literally as a form of therapy. I call them my paint therapy sessions. It kind of just started from, I was going through just a whirlwind of life transitions, and I needed an outlet. I was actually later diagnosed years down the road with severe depression and anxiety. And so for me, I just needed to create like a space or like a safe haven for myself, and I started painting. And so for me, it absolutely helped me center myself, for one, and just recenter my nervous system. It feels like you lose track of time. The best way to kind of like free your mind in a sense. And it's actually like, for me, I use it as an opportunity to like observe myself. And sometimes like I may have an idea, like an intention or an idea that I have in the forefront, and then when I actually start working on the canvas, it completely shifts. And then after I've created, then that's when I'll actually stand back and ask myself, like, you know, maybe why did I use these colors, or just like look at the image and have my own perception of it and find ways that I understand things that maybe that I'm going through. That's something that I think I'm good at, is just having like confidence in myself and the ability to not care what people think, and the confidence to fail in front of people, because I know that I'm trying, and that everything that you try is for a reason. And even if like painting is not something that is gonna like have longevity for, it's definitely going to help me to what is and what's in store for me as well. So I definitely feel like trying different things is definitely necessary to find out your purpose and your passion, and to walk in your own lane. I think if I want anybody to feel anything, it's to observe their self. And like I think sometimes you see like the beauty in others because it's really the beauty in yourself. So I hope that when they see my work and they find something beautiful about it that they love, that they're really just like seeing a reflection of themselves. Just like start and do it for fun, and do it for yourself. And as you like grow and see what you naturally like, or what you have a natural nick for, that you want to actually invest your time, money, and effort in, then explore that. But just like start and don't have any pressure, don't set any expectations, and just have fun with it. Because to me, that's what art should be. It really is like an invitation to play with your inner child, and I don't feel like art should, like, you should keep that essence of it.